Hi there. In this video, I'll try to take a look into how you can accept recurring payments with your WordPress site. And as you know, recurring payments is very important if you are running a business and you want to accept payment on a regular basis from your client or from your user. So WordPress using a plugin within WordPress, it's very easy to accept recurring payments. And as you might know that WordPress has a very big e-commerce plugin named WooCommerce, and using WooCommerce you can do recurring payments. But for the simple recurring payments, you don't need WooCommerce as it's a very big plugin. You just need a very simple plugin which can handle the recurring payments for you very smoothly. And I'll use one of the best plugin exist in the WordPress for this recurring payment. So let's go to plugins and add a new plugin. I'll search for Fluent Forms here. Fluent Forms is the best form currently exists, and it's the fastest form also. Fluent Form doesn't have any impact on your site speed. I have used pretty much all other form builder plugin, and I can tell you that most of the form builder are really junk and slow down your site. But Fluent Form is very good in that case. It's pretty optimized plugin. After installing the Fluent Form, I'll also activate the Pro version of the Fluent Form, and you can get the Pro version from the WP Fluent Forms site, which I'll add a link below the video, and you can get Fluent Forms by those link. I have already activated Fluent Forms Pro version. So let's go to Fluent Forms Pro and take a look what's happening here. So these are two forms I created for demonstration purposes, and just I can delete this and or I can leave it just as it is. So to accept recurring payments, the very first thing you need is you need to go to this global settings, and from global settings you need to go to payment settings. Now you have to set up your some of the business information. For example, you can add your business name and your business address and a logo as well. And from the currency tab, you can select which currency you want to accept. In my case, I will choose British pound. And for the page and subscription management, you can select the pages so that your user can log in and manage their payments. I'll take a look into that later. So let's go to the payment method first. And as you can see, Stripe, PayPal, and Razorpay, Paystack available. Moily is available within Fluent Forms. For this purpose, I'll just use Stripe to show you how you can accept recurring payments, and the same thing will also be applicable for PayPal and other payment method available. So let me disconnect it. I connected it earlier. So when you go to Stripe, you will see like that, and you need to enable the Stripe payment module at first. And now you need to connect your site with Stripe. Just click the button and it will take you to the Stripe login. You need to log in. Okay, so the language is somehow different here. Oh yeah, I was using a VPN. I'll turn it off. So let's go back to the site and we'll back to Stripe again. Oops, maybe I am having connection issue. Let's reload again. Okay, let me check my connections and I'll be right back. The connection is live and let's try to connect Stripe again. So click the connect with Stripe button. It will redirect you to Stripe so you can accept the connection. Then now I'll click disconnect. I'm already logged in with Stripe. If you do not have a Stripe account, it will show you to create a new account. I guess as you are a business and trying to accept recurring payment, you already have a connection with Stripe. So now it's connected and I'm going to select save Stripe settings. So it's saved just now. The next step is creating a form with Fluent Forms. So go to all forms and you can create a new form by clicking on this add new form. Now you can select a template from lots of templates, but I will select the blank form so I can create it from scratch. So now add the name field and email address field. Make the email address field mandatory, required. And now let's go and add some payment field here. So go to the payment field section and from here add a payment field. You can add a payment field if you want to accept a simple payment like £10 or £20. But if you want to take subscription payment, then you need to add this subscription field here. So just drag and drop it and click into this to customize it. So you don't want to name it subscription item. You may want to write it something like the great course and monthly plan. You can name something like best plan for all, and the plan is going to be £25. You can select either it's monthly, yearly, weekly or daily. I'm going to select monthly. And does it have sign up fee? So for example, if you are using a service where a sign up fee is required, a one-time sign up fee is required, this is a one-time fee, so user will be charged £25 as their subscription, and for the sign up fee they will also charge another £10. So in total they will charge £35 for the first month and then £25 for other month. So I'm going to turn this off. Has trial days. So if you have trial days, like for example you want to give 15 days trial to your user, in that case the user details and their card details will be saved into Stripe, and after this 15 days period they will be able to uh, they will be charged automatically from Stripe. So I don't want to have any subscription fee. And total billing times, for example if you have a specified billing times, you want to bill your user for example for 6 months, then you can determine 6 here. If you keep it 0, or if you keep it as it is, it will be charged until you or your user cancel it. So is it required? Yes, of course it's required. And then save this form. Now we have added the subscription field and it's time to add payment method field. So let's add the payment method field here. So two payment method field available, credit and debit card by Stripe and PayPal. I'm going to uncheck PayPal and I'll just accept payment using Stripe. So save this form. Go to preview and design, and this is how the form will look like. So now add this form into a page. The next step is adding this form into a page, and in this case I'm going to the pages and add a new page. So name the page, and now add a block here, shortcode block. Go back to the form and copy this shortcode from here. So add this shortcode, publish this page. Now the page is published. go to the front of the page, and as you can see, the name, email address, and the payment, and the user can enter their card details here. Another thing is that I want to let you know, from this preview section of the form, you can style this form as you want. So the default template is applied. You can apply other template like bold or classic, bootstrap style, or even you can select each of the part by you. You can style each and every section of this form completely by you. You can add your color, you can add your input or text area, placeholder, everything. If you don't want to style everything by yourself, then you can select a template, a pre-designed template. For example, I'll select bootstrap style. So save the setting. Now let's reload the form again, and we'll check whether it's working or not. So in that case, add a name, for example, test. As I am using Stripe test mode, I'm not using Stripe live mode, so I'll use a test card provided by Stripe. So I'll search for test card Stripe. So this is the test card provided by Stripe. I'll copy it. And add this card here, and for validity you can add any possible future date. So for example, 2025 and CVC, anything you want. It's a test card. So submit this form. Processing payment, please wait. So the payment is processed and the form is submitted. And now let's go back to entries section, where you can find your entries. As you can see, the payment status is paid and payment method is Stripe. So here 25 per month active. Now you will get all of the entries that are here. Take a look into that. And if you want to see the transaction into your Stripe account, just click on this transaction ID. I will open a new tab and it will direct you into Stripe and open this transaction, and you can see the details here, who paid this and all other details from Stripe. So that's easy. This is very easy step to accept recurring payments within WordPress. The same settings will go for other payment method also, PayPal and other payment methods. If you want to accept PayPal, just add the PayPal email and start accepting the payment. Now I'll go to global settings again and check the payment settings from here. So one of the very important thing for subscription payment is Stripe Webhook. Webhook is something like that. So the user paid for the monthly subscription, and at a certain time user cancel the payment, and in that case Stripe will let your site know using REST API that this payment is cancelled, or any other update related to this payment. Stripe will notify the site. So in that case you have to set up the Stripe Webhook, and you have to set up this 6 or 7 event within Stripe. So let's check how you can set up Webhook with Stripe and using Fluent Forms also. So let's go to Stripe and I'll search for here webhook. So in here you can click on add an endpoint. So endpoint URL will be provided by Fluent Forms, and this is the webhook URL, which Stripe called endpoint URL. Description, yeah, I'm going to leave it blank or something like test. So listen to events to connected accounts. So I don't think it's required. Now select the event. So Fluent Form defined that you have to select this 6 or 7 events. So at first we will select the event charge succeeded. So search for the event succeeded. Here is the event charge succeeded. Select it. Okay. Now click on add events. So succeeded event is added. Now add another event. Charge captured. Look for other events also. Invoice payment succeeded. Invoice payment failed. Invoice payment succeeded. Here it is. Then charge refunded. Charge refunded, and other events. So I don't need to add all those right now. So I'm going to click on add events again. So these events have been added. I have added 4 events. You need to add all of these events here. It's very easy. Just search it and check the box. Now add endpoint. It's added, and whatever happens within Stripe, it will notify your site by using this URL and REST API method. So that's it, and it is very important for recurring payments. So what next? We have also showed this how to add into a page. So I think we can end this video here for now, and hopefully I'll create more videos using WordPress, and don't forget to subscribe the channel if you like the video and if you want me to encourage to create more videos. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on any other videos.